Preseason's going pretty well so far. We began really on Saturday. We got a couple rounds under our belts here. We've been practicing every morning for about a couple hours, but it's going well. The guys are getting a lot of repetitions in, and they're feeling pretty confident. Well, each practice we just want to get repetitions. Right now we're working on some putting strokes, 3 feet, 6 feet, 8 feet, some lag putts, finding some putts with some breaks. So trying to fine tune some of that, so they're feeling comfortable standing over the ball, hitting the range a lot as well. Again, just trying to make sure the guys are feeling comfortable when they address the ball and ready to play. Well, our regular season goals is to get ourselves in position to win some events and to compete for some events. Trying to be in that top half, hopefully a top 5, and top 3 be even nicer. But so we just want to go out there, have a good showing on a week-to-week basis, and try and continue the success that we've had over the last few years.
So preseason so far is pretty good. Course conditions are really hard. I'd say overall the team is playing all right. First day of preseason was pretty rough, but hopefully we'll get in the swing of things as the season progresses. Yeah, so as a team, I'd say what we need to work on is being more consistent. There was a lot of times last season where we'd play really well for one tournament, and then the next tournament we'd fall off the map a little, and then kind of come back. So golf is a lot about consistency, so that's what we need to focus on. One thing that'll really help is if we're up practicing, really taking our time on the range and making sure that every shot counts, focusing, just staying in the game, staying in the moment, one shot at a time. The newcomers are great. We got Brian, Ryan, and Brandon.
All right, so stay on the
all
mat,
great
boys.
guys,
right.
Good golfers. Like I said, the first day of preseason was a bit rough, especially for the freshmen. But I'm sure as they get used to the course and how the greens are and how it plays, they'll become a little better, a little more acclimated to the course. Yeah, so this is my first season as a captain. I'm a senior. I think my job is just to help guide everyone, use my knowledge and experience to help guide the team, give them pointers on different golf courses if they haven't played there, give them tips here or there, just help them with whatever they need. I'm always here to help them.
The goals for golf as a team and individually are always improvement. You're always striving to improve constantly every day you're out here, and with golf that means a couple things: your consistency with your ball striking and your short game, but also your mental game as well. Constantly improving, I guess, your mental balance. Finding a balance between focus, but still making sure it's a good time for everyone, especially here in preseason where we're building a team chemistry. Obviously, you want to focus in and shoot the lowest score you can, but you can't lose sight that even though it's an individual sport, once you get here, you're a member of a team. In terms of how preseason's gone so far, we've just had our first 2 days, and everyone's still getting used to the course conditions out here. Elmira Country Club has done a really good job of getting the course in really good shape over the summer, but it is hard, and it is playing a couple strokes harder than, I guess, your average course. But once everyone gets used to that, everyone here on the team has the skills and has developed enough as a player to shoot well. Once again, it's just finding that mental balance to stay in it, forget about the bad shot or the bad hole and come back the next hole swinging. In terms of goals for the year, last year we had a pretty good showing on a tournament-to-tournament basis. Unfortunately, we weren't able to win as many as we thought. So obviously this year's goal is to turn our top 5 finishes, top 3 finishes, runner-up finishes into first place finishes. But once again, for everyone, it'll always be about development and making sure that we become the best team we can, and getting more players, I guess, shooting low rounds, so it's not just dependent on 1 or 2 players.
The Burner Cup is our preseason tournament. I love it. It's the third year we're doing it. It's great for competition between the guys. Competition brings the best out of everyone. It really makes people focus. It's more involved than just going out, practicing, hitting around. You really got to focus. Everything's at the bottom of the cup. It brings a little bit of edge between the guys, which is good, competitiveness. And it's going great so far. We got a good group of guys around the leaderboard, so today we're just going out and keep another steady round. Hopefully stay in it for Saturday, Tuesday, which would be moving day. Goals for this regular season are just to really sharpen up our skills around the greens. Particularly, I know Coach wants us to get as good as we can around the greens, because that's, like I said earlier, where we're going to make our shots. We really want to get a consistent core, 6 or 7 golfers who will be always competing to travel each week. Everyone on our team has got potential to travel with us. We got a phenomenal group of young kids coming in, and good captains in Bryce and Kyle, leading us strong. So we're just really trying to, have everyone competing and not rely on, 1 or 2 guys like we have done a little bit in the past.